is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Taking a shot on the first play. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Packers take over 1st and 10.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Receiver in motion, going left. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Connects on the crosser. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
One of the advantages, Kate, a quarterback gets when he leaves the pocket and he's seeing zone coverage is you can really start to manipulate those defenders. And crossing routes are a great way to break down zone defense, especially when you get yourself outside the pocket.
Milton now on 3rd down. He throws a bullet. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Chill. Away.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, throwing deep. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready. Ready. Return.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, my son.
Sending him on the dive. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Oh, my son. Get ready. Switch it. Motion, motion. Captain, 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 captain. Ole, ole, ole.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Headed out right. And cut to the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Packers 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Turpin with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Milton now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now, slipped away. So 4th down, and a big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. See how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Nix now to throw. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28.
good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band that are tied. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Small push to the 37.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. Intended for his running back there. Brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. 18 Cardinal. 18 Dragon. 60. Go.
Throwing for... He can run it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, it's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Etienne. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-point game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at third and very long.
Ready. 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 Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Joe.
They'll air it out on third. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for a second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Falcons will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've got in him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On first down, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Turpin with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw left side, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down, looking for options. He's going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Pete on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To throw. Here's Nix. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Back deep. It's Kavontae Turpin. Reaches the 40. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off, offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off for more cake. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Marquise Bell making the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cavity Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Come back team.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. It's his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Escapes the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
York now for the extra point.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, here's Nix. Cut out left. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Bombers.
They're going for it. It's Nix. Defender tips that one, but he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Almost set. Ready. Go get him.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Not a lot available to him. It's still a 38. Play stopped by Damone Clark. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here.
Almost set. Ready. Motion.
They'll throw again. Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. That one gains 7. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Captain.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Buying some time right. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now.
Olay. Almost set. Ready.
Nix to throw again. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Almost. Olay. Ready.
Nix now on first and 10. Forced out to his right. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
This is second and 6 coming up.
Almost set. Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Joe. Almost set. Ready. Bombers.
Throwing here, Nix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Here's the backup. First throw. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Hold on, set. Kill. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay, olay. Joe.
Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Packers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Behind.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Bombers. Hold on, son. Ready. Ready, son. To the 20. Captain.
Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now Nix on third down. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds Brown right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Nix with it on first. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Nix. Come near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. blockers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down. Just one play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. ETN again. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. When you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buys time. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way.